Shadows creeping where time will hide. BTN or
What's up, y'all? This is Jonathan Lippy, Beyond the Harmony, beyondtheharmony.com. And today we have a BTNH archaeology episode contributed by Lib2199 from our Beyond the Harmony Discord, Skull and Crossroads Society member. And the article comes from the Source magazine, 1996. The title is Dark Harmony, about flesh and bone. And believe it or not, this article is authored by Soren Baker. Yeah, I never knew Soren Baker was an author for the Source magazine back in 96. Can you believe that? Can you imagine the dream job and the dream life Soren Baker has had? After Cecil West, Soren Baker is my absolute favorite person that interviews and does hip-hop journalism. He's amazing. If you don't follow Soren Baker, you're missing out on like Beyond the Harmony for the rest of rap music, specifically West Coast rap. This is the microphone check section of the Source, Dark Harmony, Flesh and Bone. Despite the large amount of rap groups bombarding record store racks, it's hard to find a group that takes rap in a new direction. As t.h.u.g.s said, these days, few artists are taking chances with the music. Side note, it's amazing that t.h.u.g.s said that in 96. We glamorized 96 like everything was perfect. Anyway, back to the article. One group to break the mold with a distinctive sound and prove they can move product too is Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. Consumers responded to the Cleveland natives' blend of harmony and rap by making their EP, Creepin' on a Come Up, a multi-platinum debut, and by purchasing more than 4 million copies of East 1999 Eternal. This November, the third chapter from Bone's archives will be available for public consumption. Flesh and Bone's Trues Humbly United Gathering Souls will be the first solo offshoot from the group. As if it needed any help, the record will be released in conjunction with the Def Jam Music Group. Over the last few months, Bone has been bringing its success to packed arenas across the country, alongside other popular acts like Nas, SWV, and Keith Sweat. Before hitting the stage with his multi-platinum family in Tennessee, Flesh and Bone sat down and gave some insight into the reasoning behind the latest Bone incarnation. The Source. Why did you decide to do a solo album? Flesh and Bone. It was in the making all along, even before we broke out. We was talking about me going solo. Flesh got to do a solo album, basically because as part of the group, I wasn't there at all of the sessions. I wasn't able to get on all of the songs, only like 5 or 6 on the album songs. It's just a project that will help put Flesh out there on the map more, so everybody can know who Flesh is. There's a lot of rumors out there that's saying I'm dead and shit. It's just something to drop to let everybody know that I'm still out here alive, putting it down, thug style. What's your relationship with Russell Simmons? I got a good relationship with them boys. You know, we talk. Me, Rush, Leo Cohen, the Def Jam president. We get along real good. They're teaching a brother a lot I need to know about the game and helping me get my shit situated so it can blow up. Why do you think they hooked up with you? We went to them with a deal and we're like, what's up? They was happy as hell to get a Bone member on the label. I think they would have wanted any Bone member though. What can we expect from your solo album? Basically with me, I'm going to be hitting the same style. My flow is on another level. I'm reaching new heights with my rap. I'm still within the same groove because I'm from the group. My style originated from being a Bone member. You sell so many records and are respected by the streets. What do you say to your critics? We've got the talents to reach the minds of all those people, which to me creates our little effect on people. We've got the people that play or hate us, but to me, there's more people out there loving it than are going against what we're doing. Other than that, it's just a swing that we put down. We're thugs in the game putting it down, but our style, the harmony we put to it, reaches the elderly and makes the grown-ups sit down and listen like, damn, these boys got style and shit. And even the youngsters sit down and they like the shit because they are alert to what we're saying. With so many people coming out with their own labels, what's going to make Mo Thugs stand out? We already started with a big-ass family. First, it was 5 Bones. All the time, we had our homies behind us. With the graveyard shift, the hustlers, and all that. We've got the support from our homeboys to make Mo Thugs records happen. We've got rap groups and we've got singing artists, both male and female, that are going to help us rise and keep all this rap shit popping. How do you respond to people who say you glorified welfare on first of the month? I think that's bullshit. I think that's another one of the reasons that pushed us to being number one is the fact that we could even sit down and write and talk about welfare situations. On the first of the month, get your check, cash it, come the fuck up, and do whatever you gotta do. That's way too positive for me. People saying we shouldn't have talked about welfare is ludicrous shit to me. That's one of the reasons we was number one, to expand on those levels and talk about certain things instead of guns, brews, and hoes all the time. We talk about the welfare. We talk about God. We talk about the dead homies. Bone Thugs and Harmony look at all situations in life. Soren Baker.
Beyond the harmony for the fans we celebrate.